I'm going to bring you some very disturbing, dirty, vile business out of Westland, Michigan. Fox 2 Detroit is the source. 1 second, everybody.
Making himself at home, a tenant's home that is, in Westland. They called him over to do home repairs and instead caught him in the act with a woman. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack is tracking this one for us tonight. She joins us live in our newsroom with more, and this one just gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, you never know what you're walking into when you come into work here at Fox 2 Roop. Now, the tenants in Westland, they say that the tenant and his special little friend, they position themselves right in front of the security camera. We had to look at all that footage. Very clear what they're doing. We paid a visit to that tenant to see what he had to say for himself.
He walked back and forth through here naked. And
what did you do in the kitchen? I saw him come out with some kind of rag or something.
I don't know. I might have been trying to make a sandwich, but I don't know. It's creepy.
Their landlord was supposed to be removing dead birds from the attic. Instead, he was giving a lesson on the birds and the bees on camera. So right now, we're kind of standing at the scene of the crime. What did you guys do? Did you clean before you?
Most definitely. My wife, she's germophobic, so I had to most definitely clean it before she even stepped in anywhere in this house, period.
It allegedly happened Monday in Westland while Javon Crawford and his wife were in the hospital with his sick grandma. His wife started getting alerts from their security cameras on her phone.
She just pointed the phone to me, and I seen him just doing what he was doing right here in our house.
Was it live?
It was live footage.
Oh my God.
Time stamped and everything.
Bonnet down, legs up for about an hour. I'm wondering too if this guy's done this before. He seems so comfortable.
Too comfortable. So I know for a fact that somebody that comfortable, what else could be done?
That landlord has some explaining to do. We tracked him to his Canton Township home. Is this you, naked in a tenant's home? The Crawfords have handed that X-rated film
Look at him.
to police.
Oh, coward.
How hard is it going to be next month to cut that check to him?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna probably write some languages on the back of the check for him to transfer.
A little special memo.
Yeah, special memo. Yeah.
Yeah, the landlord drove off. He would not commit to himself being in that video. Now, we did consult some prosecutors and defense attorneys. They're a little bit split on whether a crime was actually committed here. If there is one, and police are investigating, it would probably be something like trespassing, which is a misdemeanor. But it's likely they have a civil matter on their hands for some kind of lease violation. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Just have you shaking your head. Who exactly is the person who he was engaging with in these videos, according to investigators?
Yeah, engaging is a very nice way to put it, Roop. We do not know. We asked the tenants. They said they asked around. Even some of the neighbors showed the video to see if maybe they could find out who this woman is, because she could potentially be on the hook for charges too, again, if it is in fact a crime.
Our Jessica Dupnack for us live in the newsroom.
All right, everybody. What a hot butter mess. What a hot butter mess. Thank you for joining me. How do you go into someone's home to allegedly repair whatever, to only take a person into their home and have sex with them on the floor in front of a camera? And it's almost like you did it on purpose, knowing the camera was there. Because if you're free to walk around the house naked, mind you, besides bringing this person in, this stranger in the house, you've probably looking around doing God knows what. And as you heard the reporter say, he came out of the kitchen with a rag. Come on now, Missy. What do you think he used the rag for? I guess to wipe himself off and wipe his girlfriend off, his mistress or whomever. Read the comments below that video, because everybody had a lot to say. This man is foul. He's disrespectful. He's possibly been in that house and other tenants' home, if he owns other properties, doing the same damn thing. Going through your dresser drawers, going through your personal things, probably sniffing your underwear. Yeah, eating out your refrigerator. What did I tell you about this when I talked to you about the Guthrie case? You don't know what a person has done while they have been in your home. People who break in homes, trespass, they do a lot of filthy things inside of your house, such as go through your underwear drawer, steal, defecate, urinate, on your bedding, clothing, ejaculation, all that type of foolishness. This man is sick. Why the hell did you drive off? You're caught. Now, as far as legality, yes, this is probably more of a civil matter. Because one, he owns the home. But two, he still violated these people's privacy and the sanctity of their home. They trusted him to go in there to repair something. And my thing is, hell, where's the repair guy? What the hell he know about getting birds out the damn attic? He's too busy trying to get his jack off. He ain't worried about no damn birds or nothing else. So oh my goodness. Civil matter. Take him to court. Sue his ass. And what can he say to you? I'm sorry, I apologize. I won't do it again. Okay, you ain't got to pay me rent next month. I'll just charge you half since you caught me in your house screwing. And then the girl, if it is a girl, got a leg up with a gym shoe on. So that already lets you know he ain't messing with a lady. I said that. He done brought some hood rat up in that man's and woman's home, screwing her on the floor, and got her one little gym shoe up. And the funny part is that they done took the damn video around the neighborhood to say, hey, do you notice this shoe? Of course, they probably do have a picture of her because naturally they can't show us the whole video of him and her undressing and them finally getting up, putting their clothes on. So they probably do have a full view of what the lady looks like. I'm curious, is she black or white? Because I think this is a white man. At first I couldn't tell, but when they walk up to him in the driveway, he appears to be Caucasian. And some people say, what difference would it make? Well, I'm just curious. You can't afford a hotel fee. You can't take your little sugar mama to a hotel. Got your nice little house out there in the suburbs. Now, is he married? Oh, well now. Are you married, sir? You can't take your little sugar thing back to your house and have sex. You can't afford a hotel room. Hell, you can go screw in the park, screw in the car. Why would you take this thing? Yeah, I'm going to call her a thing because she's a thing. Because ain't no way you get ready to take me to some stranger's house to have sex on the floor. Hell no. I'm surprised they didn't go get in their bed. Why not? You're already in their house violating them. So why not just crawl in their damn bed and have sex? This is bad. This goes to show you don't know what people are doing in your house when they have access. And we've heard a lot of crazy stories about maintenance men snooping, stealing, stalking. But this is low rent right here, baby. Going into someone's home to look for birds in an attic, and instead you're walking around their house naked, as he said, walking back and forth. Why were you walking back and forth? You didn't took the girl in there to have sex, so why are you walking back and forth? Did you ever go in the attic? How about that? Did y'all see him go in the attic to find the birds? I'd hurry up and get the hell out of there, and I would sue him. Oh, hell yeah, I'll sue him. And see, this is another thing about trying to move. It's going to be awkward holding a conversation with him. He's probably going to be irate and ignorant and nasty to them, knowing he's caught. And they probably don't have the money to go find somewhere else to move, but they need to move. No way you could stay in that house and continue to give this man rent money, knowing he has a key to your house and he's been in your house screwing a stranger in your house. I would hurry up and get the hell out of there. And hell yeah, I would get a lawyer. And I would take bruh to the bank. And it will teach him a lesson. You won't screw nobody else in somebody else's domain, whether you own it or not. I've heard of a lot of foolishness. This one takes the cake. When I first saw the title of the video yesterday, I said, Queen, I know this ain't what I think it is. I know damn well this man ain't in these people's homes walking around naked. And I mean, he comfortable. which leads you to believe he's done this before. So, does he have other property rentals? Does he own other properties? How many times has he done this in the Crawford's home? How many times have they called him? How long have they rented from him? Because they're probably thinking back if they have called him numerous times to repair things or bring somebody in, a plumber or whomever. He has brought Susie May up in there to throw down on their floor. And hell yeah, I'd be pissed off and vacuuming and throwing Fabuloso and every damn thing else on the carpet. Your nasty ass that came in here and had sex on my damn good carpet. Who would feel comfortable in their house after that? This is a total violation. To me, this is no different than getting robbed. They were robbed, literally. Who wants to walk into their good home, living room, wherever they were screwing, and smell somebody else's stinking ass and odors and private parts? Now that's extra work I gotta do. So this is something else that I'm curious about. He said when before he left the house, the landlord showed up. Okay? And so he let him know, hey, we're gonna be at the hospital, grandmama's sick, woo woo. So he probably felt like, okay, I got enough time to do what I gotta do. They're gonna be at the hospital for a while. So I'll walk around, look for the birds, and after I get done looking for the birds, I'm gonna screw my friend. But where was the friend at? Because wouldn't you be leery to see your landlord with another woman? And wouldn't you be wondering, like, who is she? What's she coming to do? Because you know, Queen will say something. This is my house. I don't give a damn on it. You ain't bringing no stranger up in mine. And why didn't he have somebody else to help him with the birds? I'm just saying. So where was the woman when the landlord showed up? Did he have the woman with him in the car, SUV, truck, whichsoever? Where was she? Because I'm trying to figure out what type of food we're dealing with here. Because if he took a woman there and you saw him with a woman, you should have said something. Number two, could it be this is a roundaway type bullshit? Some old nasty stank was walking by and knows that he owns the house or properties, and she felt like she'll give him a little quickie for a couple of dollars so she can get her a little hit of fentanyl or meth or something. Yeah, Queen woke. And the reason why I say this, whoever that woman was, she's a street woman. That was a street woman lying down there on that damn floor with her leg cocked up, with a damn tennis shoe on. Not a high heel, not a sandal, not a ballerina slipper, not some cheap clogs, but a big old tennis shoe. Shut your mouth. So we know she ain't no lady. And I'm not here to say ladies don't wear tennis shoes, but you see where I'm going. It's daylight savings time. She had on a tennis shoe. She wasn't at no job. She wasn't jogging or running. You see where I'm going. That's a street woman. He took a street woman in there and had sex with her on a damn bare carpet. Mr. Crawford, Mrs. Crawford, find you some change if you don't have the money, and find you somewhere else to live. And I get it, something terrible could happen at the next place, but don't worry about that. What you're gonna do is pray to God to get out this situation. And you do need to give him a piece of your mind, and you have a right to. Who couldn't tell this man about himself? You ain't got nothing to lose at this point. Now, somebody might say, well, Queen, he shouldn't get mad and go off because he could ask him to give him a 30-day notice to move. Yeah. And imagine going to court explaining why you want your tenant to move. Stay woke, everybody. Imagine telling the judge why you want this man and woman out of the property. Hello, truth. Because Your Honor gonna ask, well, what seems to be the problem? Well, he'll have to make up something. Hello, Ireland. Thank you. He'll have to make up something. And then Mrs. Crawford gonna tell the truth. Well, we saw movement on our camera while we were at the hospital, and we saw this old dirty dog having sex with a woman on our carpet. And he was walking around our house naked, and he came out the kitchen with a rag. I don't know what the hell he was doing in there, but he has violated our trust. And we need money to move. We need funds to move. You could explain that logically in court. If he tried to take them to court, get them removed from his property. This is a case out of Westland, Michigan. And for the record, Queen has lived in Westland, Michigan. I moved to Westland, Michigan, December of '96. I stayed there 5 weeks. That's how bad that situation was. I couldn't wait to get the hell out of there. I went to stay with a friend. It didn't work out. And so I left there and went on across the pond, across the lake, back to Chicago. I said, F this. What's that old saying? You can do bad all by yourself? Hell yeah. So that's how I'm familiar with Westland. Westland sits outside of Detroit, Michigan, if you did not know. So we have this man here who has decided to have sex inside of a tenant's home. This happened a little while ago. This was published May 20th of this year. It says the family said they contacted the landlord to deal with the birds in the attic, but had to leave him alone to go to the hospital to check on a sick relative. And I played that content for you all just to show you what the hell's going on, okay?
Caught really making himself at home, a tenant's home that is, in Westland. They called him over to do home repairs and instead caught him in the act with a woman. Fox News' Jessica Dupek is tracking this one for us tonight. She joins us live in our newsroom with more, and this one just gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, you never know what you're walking into when you come into work here at Fox 2 Roop. Now, the tenants in Westland, they say that the tenant and his special little friend, they position themselves right in front of the security camera. We had to look at all that footage. Very clear what they're doing. We paid a visit to that tenant to see what he had to say for himself.
He walked back and forth through here naked. And
what did you do in the kitchen? I saw him come out with some kind of rag or something.
I don't know. Might have been trying to make a sandwich, but I don't know. It's creepy.
Their landlord was supposed to be removing dead birds from the attic. Instead, he was giving a lesson on the birds and the bees on camera. So right now, we're kind of standing at the scene of the crime. What did you guys do? Did you clean before you?
Most definitely. My wife, she's germophobic, so I had to most definitely clean it before she even stepped in anywhere in this house, period.
It allegedly happened Monday in Westland while Javon Crawford and his wife were in the hospital with his sick grandma. His wife started getting alerts from their security cameras on her phone.
She just pointed the phone to me, and I seen him just doing what he was doing right here in our house.
Was it live?
It was live footage.
Oh my God.
Time stamped and everything.
Bonnet down, legs up for about an hour. I'm wondering too if this guy's done this before. He seems so comfortable.
Too comfortable. So I know for a fact that somebody that comfortable, what else could be done?
That landlord has some explaining to do. We tracked him to his Canton Township home. Is this you, naked in a tenant's home? What? The Crawfords have handed that X-rated film over to police. How hard is it going to be next month to cut that check to him?
Yeah, it's going to be hard. I'm gonna probably write some languages on the back of the check for him to transfer to him.
As I've always said, you don't know people. So I would say this to anyone renting property, either from a private owner or you live in an apartment, condo, you need to put cameras up in your home, in your room, living room, kitchen, bath, wherever, because you don't know people. You can Get your doorbell, ring camera, whatever. Get that as well. Just to keep yourself safe. And naturally, you know, if you're renting a house, you need an alarm. This is disgusting because these young people trusted him to go in their house and look for the dead birds. And I got a feeling his lazy ass ain't went up in nobody's attic and done a damn thing. He too busy trying to get his freak on. But as I said in this commentary, did he bring the woman with him in the car? Because I don't hear any mention of them saying, oh yeah, by the way, there was a lady in the car while we were talking inside, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Lisa. So I don't know if the lady came with him, if she pulled up in her own car, got dropped off, or if she's just one of them street women that was walking by. She knows the landlord and she thought she could get her a couple dollars to get her a hit of liquor or meth or crack or fentanyl. And then she knocked on the door and he was like, hey, what's up? And she probably said, what's up with you? Thank you. Thank you. What's up with you? What's up with you? Next thing you know, even exchange. He gave a couple dollars and he got his freak on. Now I'm going to ask him this because I got a feeling he's probably married. Sir, did you wear a condom? I got to poke fun. Did you wear a condom, homeboy? Now, are they going to try to sue her in court? Don't know. Because the first thing she's going to say is, well, he told me I could come in. It is his house. But he had somebody living there. I don't care. Thank you, Truth. No matter if he owns the house. Somebody's renting that house. And you had no business taking your ass up in there, either one of you, having sex on their carpet. And walking around probably touching yourself and touching your buttocks and your nasty heathen. This is disgusting. I think a lot of people are probably like really livid who have heard this story, thinking, dear God, what's going on while I'm at work? What's going on when the people are coming to inspect their apartments and fix the plumbing and fix a leak? And what the hell you doing in my house? They digging for shit, looking for shit. That's why I'll tell you this before I check out of here. And I know it's hard to remember things when you're in a hurry, you're going about your daily life. You do forget things. Always put your jewelry up. Yes, exactly. Stains everywhere. Always put your jewelry up at the end of the night, day when you come home. Do not leave your jewelry out on the coffee table, living room tables, kitchen, bathroom. Always put your jewelry up. And I don't mean out on your dresser in a jewelry box. Have the box stored in the closet somewhere. I know this is infringement of your privacy and it's a hassle. Who wants to go in the closet every time they want to pull the jewelry out to put the watch on, all that? I'm trying to tell you something. Now this is for those of you who rent. Don't leave nothing out. iPads, phones, spare phones. Don't leave nothing out. Hide everything. So that way, if it comes up missing, you know somebody went digging for it. See? Because that's what you're going to be asked by the police. Well, where was your watch? Where was your jewelry? In a box, in the closet, up on the top shelf, under my sweaters. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. Put all your electronics up. Teach your children the same thing. Children especially, because they have company over. If you allow people to come in your house, you allow children's friends to come over. Put all their things up. Video games, all that. I don't care. Some may think this commentary is far-fetched. You do with it what you want. Do with it what you want, okay? But this is how things get missing, get broke. Your child got a lot of video games. Only leave one or two out. Jewelry. Girls wear jewelry. You tell your daughter, are you expecting friends, guests? I need all your jewelry. I'll give it back to you when your company leaves. It's sad to say you got to be this prepared in life for people coming and going to your house, but it is what it is. And I tell people all the time about leaving your personal information out, your mail and your credit card statements and things like that. Why are you leaving that stuff out? Yeah, we're going to go there. Put your personal things up. Your bills, mail should never be out. Nobody should know who you owe, that you're late, delinquent, personal effects, jewelry, necklaces, real costume. It don't matter. Honey, put that up. And as for this type of nonsense here, yes, you want a camera. You want a camera. And I'm telling you, it may turn out to be a very bad situation once you confront the landlord and or the property management, because a lot of people just don't like to hear bad news. Oh, damn, I really liked him. I can't believe he pulled his penis out and he was ejaculating on your sheets. Well, he did. Now, what you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Westland, Michigan. Who is this landlord? Will we ever hear his government name? I don't know. But Mr. Crawford has put him on blast. And he has the video. Siobhan Crawford. He was walking back and forth naked, he said. I think he was making a sandwich. I don't know. Did you get the birds? That's all I want to know. Did you get the birds out the attic? The reason that I called you? Who does this? That's why you know a lot of people are sick. You're supposed to be over there fixing shit, and you walking around naked in my house. I don't give a damn that you own this. My shit's in here. You walking around naked, touching your ding ding and your butt, and you're touching her kitty cat and all that old nasty filth in mine. Hell yeah, I'm hot. And let me tell you something. He better pray. He better pray. Or shall I say be thankful that this wasn't no thug house he had went up in. Because this young man seemed like a decent young man. He better be glad this wasn't some thug baby. Some hillbilly redneck. And they sitting at the hospital getting a ping. Hello, Cornelius, thank you. And then you look at the you look at your camera and you're like, what the hell is that? I noticed he ain't naked in my house. He what? Oh, hell no. Grandma, I'll be back. Hey, Penton. I'll be back. Grandma, I love you. I'll be back. Oh, I left that hospital like a bat out of hell. And I'd have stormed that damn door. I'd have whooped his ass right there. Did you hear what I said? I'd have whooped his ass right there. And I'd have whooped her ass too. I'd have beat the brakes off of both of them. And guess what I would have said? I dare you call the police. And matter of fact, Grandpa, I'm going to be a little late on the rent. I'm going to be a little late on the rent. You understand? Hey, you got to get gangster with a fool. You understand? I'm going to be a little late on the rent. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I know I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'd have gave him a deadline. I need about 3 months free rent, and we'll call it even. And in that meantime, I've been getting my grind on to find somewhere else and finding me a lawyer. See, gang recognize gang. Oh, please do, please do. Honey, I would love to come to Ireland. Oh my goodness. Everybody knows how I love my Brits. I love abroad. Honey, I would love to go overseas. But I'm being serious. What if this was somebody else and they had caught him on that camera? It would have been bad. Oh, well, thank you. Said fully clothed. But do you understand what I'm saying? What if this was some thug, some old redneck hillbilly, and they had stormed the gate and came up in there and tore that house up with you and your little girlfriend? Somebody might have been carried out of there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we have people who are unhinged today, people who pop off, people who don't have patience, people who become angry. And you can best believe this is a hell of a reason to kick somebody's ass. Sorry, not sorry. And we're not supposed to condone violence, but this is some whoop ass, I'm sorry. What we say in the street, I owe you one. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Do you understand? I'm gonna whoop your ass. The fuck you doing in my house screwing this woman? And she would have been, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, sir. I snatched her on up. It been the two stooges. Did you hear what I said? Blink, blink, blink. Hit both of them damn heads together. Don't try people, okay? Treat people the way you want to be treated. Treat people the way you want to be treated. This is foul and egregious. And I'm sure many people who watch this story, watch this video I played, will be seething, angry, thinking, oh my gosh, how many times has the landlord, maintenance come into my home and I wasn't there? What the hell were they doing in my house? Trust no one. If you can afford security cameras inside of your home, I suggest you purchase you a few, as well as doorbell cameras, security cameras, and also an alarm. And there are people who have alarms on their apartment doors. Now, many landlords don't want all that ding, 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 and messing with the doors. I let them know, do you want a lawsuit? I pay my rent. I abide by the rules. Do you want a lawsuit? This is my house. You ain't about to fix nothing beyond the basics. And you ain't about to give back no money on nothing stolen. Up out of here. You ain't about to repay me nothing. So I want a ringer, ringer, ringer on my door. And you need it now. As you see, they left this man thinking he gonna be getting birds out the attic. And he up here screwing in the floor. I was stunned when I first saw the video. You know how you go through the YouTube queue? The videos just pop up. And it popped up and I looked at the title. I said, I said, Satan, you a lie. I said, Satan, you a liar. I know damn well that landlord wasn't screwing nobody in their damn house. Oh, you said I lived in London for 15 years and landlords thought they could call anytime, late 90s. Oh, okay. And I guess you mean come by because, you know, over there, your terminology is different than here in the U.S. So I'm assuming Truth is saying they can come by. when he says call anytime. And I'm not going to allow that either. You're not going to just be popping up in my house, jumping up, popping in when you want. And see, where I live, you know, they do inspections and check stuff and checking this and checking all of that. The owners were here checking everything. I didn't like that. You know why? Because I don't like a lot of people in my house. I'm very funny about the energy I allow in my home. And I've already allowed some energy up in here that is not the best, but it's not every day. But what's it don't matter? Once is enough. So you got all these people walking around looking at stuff and checking this and pulling stuff. And then the man had came in here and opened my closet. And I wanted to say, now wait a minute. Fuck you looking for in there? He looking all up in the ceiling. I guess he trying to look for mold or leaks. I appreciate it, but it's still intrusive. How you know I didn't have a something personal in there? Now I don't get into a lot of kinky stuff. But what if I was a man, or I guess I could be a woman too, with a blow up doll up in my closet? He would have been freaked out had he opened that damn closet and seen a man in there with a plastic penis. You know the old saying, seek and ye shall find. Thank you all so much for joining me. This commentary should be on my community page. I do believe I shared it. And I want to thank you all for everything. And I'm going to eat a little dinner because I was running around late. You see, it's after 10 here in East Tennessee. So I got to make some late dinner because I got out and was going to different stores trying to find certain things. But I may come back on later to discuss, oh Lord, the infamous situation about Nancy Guthrie. Now we have Mr. Enton talking to former FBI agents about this wrench type crime where it could be people trying to steal your data, your personal information. But I still feel like the person would have to know, or persons would have to know Mrs. Guthrie was into that type of cryptocurrency, this, that, and the other. And I don't think so. I'm not here to say it could not be a group of people who thought she had wealth, may not even know she lived there. Hey, let's just hit this house. But as I said, there were bigger bills, better looking bills on that street. Because you could see the houses in the distance. Really nice looking palatial homes. So, it seemed like to me, those would be the homes that you would hit, not hers. I still say it's personal. But you say torch. Oh, it's 304. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, you studied? Okay. Well, I may come back on. If not, I'll come back tomorrow. But I may chop it up a little later. If I come back, it'll be late, late. You'll probably be asleep. But I thank you all for following this network. Follow me on Newsbreak, Instagram, YouTube. If you'd like to donate to this great network, $ the Ganji 129 Cash App. Stickers and chats are always welcome in a live stream. Thank you for my mod, Lisa. God bless all of you. Once again, prayers for Nancy Guthrie, prayers for our missing children, and also please pray for Lakeisha Johnson, who was unalived Saturday here in Knoxville by her husband. Hmm. I don't really have anything nice to say. I don't know him. I don't have to know him. Obviously, she was a nice person because there's a lot of stuff floating on Facebook about her now. Feel free to go to Facebook. You can pull up her profile. As I told you all in my last lives, you have to be very careful what you speak on the tongue because everything you speak on, even what you're sharing on your Facebook, Instagram, you're putting that into the universe. You know, you hear a lot of people say, just because I share it don't mean that's how I feel or that's what I'm going through. Well, you're sharing it and somebody may not think that. So she shared a post a week ago wanting a break from Facebook, wanting some downtime. Now, if she shared it and it belonged to somebody else, it don't matter now. She gone. So the universe said, I'm going to give you what you want. You want some downtime? I'm going to give it to you permanently. And maybe that sounds cruel to some of you. But she shared that. I didn't. So you got to be careful what you share, what you post, what you talk about, what you claim. And as I said to someone tonight, he's used to being incarcerated, her husband. I don't know what he went to penitentiary for. Don't know how long he was in there, but obviously he wanted to go back. So now he's going to be at home. And as this guy said tonight, he going to find him a girl, wife, and die. Shut your mouth. He said probably why he want to go back. I ain't got nothing to do with all that. But obviously he likes jail. And that's where the hell he's sitting right now, as he should be. He has been charged, okay? And it's sad that he took out a life because whatever was going on with them or whatever was going on in his mind, he should have walked away. You had no right to kill that lady. And it's going to be, I'm sure, a very horrible funeral because a lot of people are commenting and talking about it online. And they were saying she's a very nice young lady. 52 years of age, husband 53. And now she's gone. And I was looking at something I think it was her sister. Her sister said something to the effect, how could you do this? You know, we just lost our mother. He didn't care nothing about your mama. He didn't care about her. What did he care about your dead mama? He don't care about himself. Because he forfeited his own life and freedom in order to unalive her. Think about what I'm saying now. He's probably a hothead. He's been a hothead. The reason why he was locked up. And if he was locked up a long time, that's all he knows. He's conditioned. He's used to somebody telling him when to get up, when to go to bed. He force-fed food to eat to survive, just like an infant. A baby drinks what mama gives him or her. He's a baby. As someone said in a post, man child, you stole her life. Exactly. He's a baby and a fool. And the worst part, he's an old fool. Because he didn't have to kill her. And he left her outside like trash. But guess what? God got it. He's home now. He is where he belongs, where he obviously intended to end his own life. And now she's home and gone on with the Lord. Amen. Thank you for your time. God bless all of you. Welcome all new subscribers, viewers. Thank you so much. I got to get something in this big old tummy, okay? Because I'm hungry. Thank you for the love, everybody. God bless you. You have been listening to the Vault Excel. Check that story out and comment under this video and comment under the video on my community page of the Dirty Landlord. Tell me your thoughts. And also, I'm going to put up a poll after this live. You're going to tell me what you would do if you caught your landlord screwing somebody on your damn living room floor. Are you moving, giving a notice, or you get ready to bang somebody upside their damn skull? What you gonna do? Drop your comments below. Take the polls. It is almost 10:15 p.m. here. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I'll try to check in with you all later. It will be late. So if you're up, bored, can't sleep, don't have to go to work in the morning, I will be back. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Truth. Thank you. We have a friend from Ireland in the chat. Amen. I'll talk to you guys later. You've been listening to the Vault Excel. Thank you.